world, it is time for a little Mario Maker 2 in the morning on the Switch 2. First time playing Mario Maker 2 on the Switch 2. Don't think it's going to really make any difference, but it is technically different. Technically speaking, it is different. So hopefully you're having a good Saturday morning. I'm caffeinated up. I had my weekly cup of coffee that I look forward to every week now, like a old man. Hopefully you got to have a little caffeine this morning. Maybe you're just waking up. Good morning, Erica G. Erica G's awake. She's awake and ready for the day. Ready for whatever the day throws at you. Ba-ba-doo-ba-ba. I'm actually excited to play. I haven't played in a little bit. So I am genuinely excited to play. What's up, Kyle with an A? I'm excited to play. You're on the exercise bike. Nicely done, Erica G. Erica G in the place to be doing it right. Good morning, Jan. Very early stream. For you, it's 7 a.m. Okay, that's very early. For me, it's 9 a.m. Waking up with Pat. Breakfast in bed. There you go. It's a beautiful thing. An exclusive service here at Super Pat World. Okay, that works. I only have an hour, so I gotta hustle. I have one of my closest cousins' birthday. One of my closest cousins' baby's birthday. And it's an hour and a half away. Yeah, Craig, this is the Switch 2. People, look at this. I love this. I don't know if this was a thing on the first Switch, but I noticed they have this groups option. Did they have this on the Switch 1? Let's see, I just put all these for easy access there. All the Mario games here. And things just for the Switch 2 here. Because I never liked going through this. But I never even bothered to look. It caught my eye. So it may have always been there. Usually you're in Connecticut. That's right, you went to Ohio, I think you said? You've already been at work a couple hours. Oh my gosh, Jan, you're a champ. You're a trooper. You are a trooper, my good man. Whew. Good morning, Barbara. Thank you for the share. What's going on, White Shadow? Thanks for the follow. And good morning, Dots. My favorite ellipsis. That's their username. If you're not over on TikTok and you wonder why do you always call that person Dots? Their name is 3 periods, an ellipsis. And Dots is easier to say than ellipsis. So I'm sticking with Dots. Good morning, White Shadow. Illinois! Okay, that's where you usually are, is Illinois. But right now you're in Connecticut. Good morning, Eric. Hello, Fernando. It's early, Super Trucker J. It's very early. You ain't kidding, bro. Big shout out to my brother, Super Trucker J. Super Trucker J grinding away. Okay, we're going to keep it fun and light today. Jordan's in Illinois. Shout out to Jordan. What's up, Murad? Must feel good to be back home, right, Jordan? I think I remember you giving us an update that you were having some time home. So yeah, what should we play? Let's go. Let's try something a little off-center from just most popular this week. We'll do most popular this month. All game styles. We want super expert. Number of plays. Let's try that. 1,000 or fewer plays from the past 30 days. And we want the technical levels. And short and sweet. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, he done so much travel already. Yeah, that's right. Shout out to Jordan, making it happen. Erica's usually in Illinois in Central Time, but in Ohio on Eastern Time. There we go. I got you, Erica G. Good morning, Erica W. The one and only Double Star Mom 35. You got to check her out. She's one of the greatest. Good morning from camping. Signal's horrible. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. You got any signal while you're camping. Shout out to you, Erica W. Double Star Mom 35. I think I'll just call you Double Star. We got Erica G and Double Star. White Shadow's about to hit the grocery store on this rainy Massachusetts morning. I was just there, bro. I was just there. It was actually nice and empty. Your parents actually came to visit you this week and celebrate your birthday and Father's Day. And that's right. You just turned 40, I believe. Or 43. Somebody just turned 40 yesterday. Big shout out to you, Jordan. You found some great Popular Expert Weekly. Nice. Yeah, that's a good spot. That's a good spot for it. Okay, so we're... Oh, no. Look who's got the world record. One of the greatest, if not the greatest, Mario Maker 2 player of all time. JC the Champ. Unbelievable. Check him out, people. You want to see somebody who can really play this game? Check out JC the Champ. Big 40. There we go. It has been so rainy, Erica. You ain't kidding. What's up, Josh? Oh, boy. Oh, buddy. Am I too late? I'm too late. It's too late to apologize. Good morning, Paul and Simon. Paul Simon, no way. It's always funny when two names back-to-back make another name. Heyo. Uh-oh! Okay, full jumps aren't the best idea. Sometimes they're required, other times they ruin everything. This was the latter case. And not the ladder you climb. Ladder with a T. 2 T's, actually. Go a little quicker here. There we go, that lined up a lot better. That's what we're looking for. What's up, Jeremy? Oh, no! I was a little slow. Still waking up! Wake up! Oh my gosh, you moly. Holy moly, you're in the wrong place. Or maybe I'm in the wrong place. Can sort of go both ways, can it? Alright, I'm ready this time. There's no stopping me. There is no stopping me this time. Told ya. Give me that. Beautiful. It has been so rainy, Erica. One of the rainiest seasons I can remember. Way better than Saturday morning cartoons. It's at least as good. I don't know if I can top it, but it is... Oh, no! All right, well, we've made a huge error. You saw Noah's first marching band parade. It was impressive. Didn't realize it was the kind of marching band that does choreography while they play. Okay, that is interesting. That's the big leagues. There you go, buddy. That's... Oh, we're off screen here. How cool is this level, Erica G? Take that screenshot. Take that screenshot, people. Get on the clear list with me. Although I'm not there yet. Whoa! Now I am. Let's go, Yosh. We're going home. Just hold on. We're going home. We even got the 1-up. Had to wake up. Had to wake up when I went to bed at 4 a.m.? I don't understand. Had to wake up when I had... You went to bed at 4 a.m., but then you had something to be up for? Is that what you're saying? There you go. Paul believed in me. Shout out to Paul. Good morning, JR. That's me this early. I know you're probably looking through squinted eyes trying to adjust to the light, but we actually are live right now on this very early Saturday morning. But I've had some coffee. I really miss being able to have coffee every day, people. It's so nice to have coffee every morning. I'm glad I can at least still have it once a week. That's been working out. Very little irritation. So I'm going to stick with what's working. Couldn't follow the stream. Wanted your opinion about Mario Kart. It's a good game. The truth is, I won't be able to give you a good answer until I play more. Because I was fully expecting it to sort of hold my hand to learn the new stuff in Mario Kart. Because in my mind, Mario Kart doesn't have that many mechanics to learn. Hey, you know what's up, Cameron? So what's up, Cool Bean? I'm actually just getting going with the. I have to go right away. I think. Were you able to watch your video? No. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. Oh my gosh. Let me pause for a second so I can get this out. I went into Mario Kart yesterday thinking because it has a relatively limited number of mechanics, it's literally a racing game. I assumed, and especially with the open world element, I totally assumed, expected fully, that right up front it was going to teach me the new stuff. But as the stream went on, I started to understand, oh, they took a different approach, and rather than teach you the stuff, they wanted you to discover it in the moment, which is my least favorite way of learning, especially in a video game as an adult. But with that said, I can appreciate as a younger person, it's probably more fun and exciting to learn things through discovery. But that's my least favorite way. So I ended up having a very frustrating time with it yesterday, but it was more due to my expectations than it was the actual game itself. So this is why I'm hesitating to say I loved it, I hated it, it's a great game, it's a bad game, because I had an especially negative experience that was I was the problem. It was a user error situation. So before the next time I stream Mario Kart World, I will be watching a 10 to 20 minute YouTube video that teaches me everything I need to know so I can go in ready, and then I'll be able to get a real feel for the game. So there we go. I wanted to give you a legitimate answer, Simon. Erica G, surprised there's no tutorial. I was shocked, to be honest. I was shocked. What's up, Train Master? This is Mario Maker 2 for the Nintendo Switch. Thanks for the share, Tan the Man, and the gifts. Paulo's Mario Kart 8. Yeah, I'm sure there'll still be a lot of people playing that. A lot of people invested a lot of time and effort into learning those courses. I'd say that's one of the things that takes... Oh my gosh, this is tough. It's one of the things that takes the longest. Oh my gosh, there we go. Wow, okay, this is... I see. These are controlled jumps, people. That means I have to hold the jump button for a certain amount of time. Oh my gosh! I think that's a min jump. So that's the ultimate controlled jump. Is don't hold the jump button at all. That's pretty cool. Okay, like pop. No. At least not like that. Hey, thanks for the follow, Train Master. Oh, you into trains? Because, you know, one of my favorite cast members of Love on the Spectrum is Parry, and she loves the tea. She loves the tea, and it's a beautiful thing. I follow her on TikTok. Oh! Big shout out to Parry. Nope. I think it's a min jump. What's up, Nat? Nat is where it's at. Oh, there we go. I got it. Okay, now what? Oh! Smaller jump. Thanks for the follow, Paul. Yeah, it's so cool to see the Love is... not Love is Blind. The, oh, more. That's tricky. To see the Love on the Spectrum cast become legitimate celebrities. Social media stars is probably a better way to say it. But, I mean, that is the modern-day celebrity. Growing up, it was movie stars, athletes. No social media stars yet. There we go. Okay, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Influencers. Cool level, simple. Simple GD2. Thanks, Simon, Fernando, and Nat. Well, it certainly runs just as well on the Switch 2. It's hard to tell any differences. I don't think you're noticing. On the Switch 2, when you start over and Mario gets defeated, it only takes 1 second for a black screen. And you're already at the beginning of the level, so it's faster. On the Switch 2, it takes 3 seconds. What timing, Eric? You're giving me exactly what I was looking for. So it's a shorter load time. You learned that from DGR Dave's stream. Shout out DGR Dave, a Mario legend. Also family-friendly streamer, doing it big. Big shout out to DGR Dave. And that's awesome, because that's one of my least favorite parts, is waiting for the reload. Thanks, Eric. Big shout out to John, Eric. Eric OG watched all the Mission Impossible movies this past week and saw the new one in theaters the other day. It was amazing. Your current obsession. My favorite's always going to be Mission Impossible 2. So you must have watched that one. Did you notice how good the soundtrack is? Hans Zimmer. Doing it right. One of the greatest of all time. There we go. Naya. That's my favorite song on that soundtrack. Da-doom, doom, da-doo-doo. It's instrumental. Hey. Oh, I just jumped. You listen to some of the soundtracks before the stream? They're so good. So good. Just jump. Oh no! I'm supposed to throw the POW. Like Mission Impossible movies? It's like Star Trek. There you go, Paul. What's up, Anastasia? No, don't throw it yet, Pat. Wait, do I have a checkpoint? I already forget. Went out with your kids for Father's Day last night to avoid the crowds. Nice job, Super Trucker J. That must have been nice. You watched the new John Wick tan and you liked it? I'll be interested to see that myself. Gotta love... There we go. You've got to love Keanu Reeves. It's funny because he kind of used to get some grief. Back in the... What am I thinking of? Was he in Dude, Where's My Car? I remember he was in something when he got some flack for it. And I know some people don't love his performance in The Matrix. I love it. I think he is the one. But it's also nice to see somebody who's a celebrity like that who's with someone their own age. Bill and Ted? That's what I'm thinking of, Bill and Ted. What did I say, Dude, Was My Car? That's with Sean William Scott. Who's the other one that's with? You felt Mission Impossible 2 was the least like the other ones. That's interesting. It was more like a regular action movie, too involved with saving a girl. Interesting. So that must just be what I prefer. You're waiting to see if they actually follow through with Spaceballs 2? For sure, Paul. It's already been announced like in every official way, so you could be sure. Be cool to see Rick Moranis come out of retirement. Bill and Ted, that's the chat. Have my back. Thanks, Eric, Nat, and Fernando. Yeah, Mel Brooks. There's even a video of Mel Brooks talking about it. Ashton Kutcher, thank you, Kyle with an A. I couldn't get there. Hey, what's up, Dakota? Thank you for the gifts, Tan the Man. You hope we get another John Wick? If this one does well, I wouldn't be surprised. I've seen the first two. Nat's ready for Spaceballs 2. Definitely a classic. Excuse me. The first. That is. Oh, I gotta say, it is so much more enjoyable streaming in the morning for me. Now that this is like the time when my brain's the most active, ready to like engage. Whereas I feel like oftentimes when I'm streaming after work, my brain does not feel like it does right now. And obviously the coffee helps too. I loved it. There was a time when I was doing a little Ring Fit stream, 12 to 1 every day. And I actually really enjoyed that period of time. Oh, no. Mel Brooks is old. You ain't kidding. Almost 98. He's 98, Clark? Yeah, I don't know what they'll do, Jordan, but what am I doing wrong here? They're definitely going to keep it alive. We're gaming here, Super Trucker J. If I can figure out how to hit this. What could I be doing wrong? I just need more momentum, I guess? That's so strange. What could I do different? A Z jump? No, I go low with a Z jump. I don't think this is supposed to be tough. What? Should probably be social. 27 people there camping with you. That is my nightmare. Bro, what is going on here? I'm holding the jump button. I need more momentum? I'm losing my mind. Jump on the second one first? That ain't it. I wish that was it. Appreciate you, Twisted Tea, but that's the issue. Is I definitely it needs the time to come out so I can go like that. Well, Brooks is so old. They want to put makeup. He can just play yogurt. There you go. Bro, what's going on here? Is it my controller? Oh, I don't know what. I don't know why. I don't know why I swallowed a fly. Oh, I did this one. Because I remember liking that there was a mole on the throne after. I wonder what was going on with that jump. I don't know what I did different. But whatever. Whatever, as long as it works, people. What's up, Fairly Dod Parents? I'm doing great today. I was just saying how much more I like streaming in the daytime. Especially now that I'm in this routine of waking up at 4:45 every morning. I really feel like this is... Erica G, you like the mole in the throne. Me too. A little mystery jump there. You know, I think I will, I think I'll go to page 2. Ring Fit streams were awesome. Do a VR. I know. Well, see, my dream is to at least try. I'd love to get even just one, oh my gosh, sneak one more year in as a full-time streamer. That's like my not-so-secret goal now, because I'm saying it out loud. But that would be my, I think that's a, not realistic might be overstating it. But I think it's at least legitimately possible within the next 2 years or so. If I could sneak back up the ranks and catch some kind of break on one of the platforms. Uh-oh! If I could just sneak, oh gosh, one more year and I feel like I could get a lot of cool stuff done. And I feel like I'd approach it differently this time around. Because at the time, I hadn't even been a streamer for 2 years when I started being full-time, and I had a lot to figure out and adjust to, and there's a lot of, like, behind-the-scenes businessy stuff, too, that it's hard to navigate. So, I do believe... One thing I'm very glad that I stuck to from the beginning is never taking any questionable sponsorships or pushing my viewers to buy something or do something that I had any apprehension about. I'd say the most tempting time was I got an offer to do this back in the NFT days. Remember when NFTs were everywhere? And I had a chance to promote an NFT and get pretty good kickback from it. But ultimately, I knew that more than likely, if any of my viewers did participate, more than likely it would not turn out for the best for you. So I couldn't bring myself to do it. And I am proud that I have stuck to my... what's the best way to say it? I've maintained my integrity in that way. There we go. There we go. There we go. No John Candy. Maybe we'll get a virtual version, Paul. Maybe they'll recreate them digitally. Joan Rivers, the voice of Dot Matrix. There we go. Erica G believes. Eric, it's actually 5 year. We're less than a month away from me being a 5-year streamer. It's a weird way to say that. And thank you, Double Star. Full momentum there to Super Trucker J. Thanks, Fairly Dod Parents. Up to the live yesterday. Okay, shout out Fairly Dod Parents. Okay, we're going to switch to page 2 and kick it up a notch here. We're going to switch to page 2 and kick it up a notch. Because this is where there's more variability. Because it's deep enough into the list that they're popular, but not even half as popular as the things on page 1. So see, here come the troll levels. Here comes some kind of ultimate, only 6 clears. Let's read this and see if there's any. Using Google Translate, camera, detect language. It says, break the 10-second barrier, ultimate difficulty. I thought of this after watching the video Seija Ao reuniting with Yojimbo. It took an hour to clear the check. The thumbnail is also terrible. If he knew about it, he would be angry. Well then, good luck. Okay, I like the message. That makes me want to play it more. We'll at least try it. We'll see what we have here. Step 1 is assess. First, we have to assess the situation. Gilda, thanks for the follow. Ultimate difficulty.
Oh, no.
What? Ultimate difficulty so far. I can't. I don't think this is real. What's with all the key doors? Okay, never mind. Never mind, buddy. I was interested and now I'm not. That's okay. Let's do a little palate cleanser here. Now, technically speaking, is that very difficult? Yes. But the reality is there are many different types of difficulty, different ways you can achieve difficulty. And one way is to make it incredibly difficult to discern what you're supposed to do. Aw, it's a copyright claim. I don't want to deal with the copyright claim music, so I'm gonna talk over it now. Oh, yes, I am. I want that coin now. All right. Ba-li-doo-be-da. Ba-bow-dee-ba-bow. Okay, that's right. Ba-loo-da-boo-ba-bow. We got a checkpoint. We're going down through the middle here. We got to drop this. Oh, no! Oh. There we go, Arjun. There you go. Chris uses Google Translate. Use it on your pack of noodles. There you go. It'll work on anything. We live in a beautiful time. See, I'm old enough that I remember having to get, like when I was in Guatemala, I had this little pocket dictionary, and it was not ideal. It was not an ideal way to navigate the language. But now, with Google Translate, it's unbelievable. It's a whole new world. What's going on here? Oh, I may have made a mistake. Okay. Maybe that was for the checkpoint? I don't know. Okay, well, let's test the Eric theory. How fast does it go back? Boom, yeah, you're... Oh, I didn't do that on purpose. If you start on the ledge, so you can't hold it right. Good morning, Jess! You're just in time for an amazing clear. As I try to not get a copyright claim. Oh, you can just hold right against the wall and you're guaranteed to line up. What's up, Martin? Hold on now, chat. Hold on now. We're almost there. We're nearly there. I think I passed on the checkpoint. I'm more and more certain of that. I am more and more certain that this is the checkpoint. Do I play Mario Maker 2? This is Mario Maker 2 on the Switch 2. I'm not sure what we do. Okay. Okay. Not that. But now we have the checkpoint. Thank you for the heart and the share, Jess. It's a copyright claim. And if you wonder, why does he keep saying that? It helps to not... Oh, maybe this is to save time? I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on with Boom Boom. Oh, it's just a one-hit wonder. We're not even waiting around. What? I need a key. So I must have to take out Boom Boom? That is all I'm thinking. Man, I'm wishing I had just changed the music at this point. Ba-ba-da-ba-da, but now we are committed. Where's the key? Any chance you're hiding one right here? No. Oh my gosh. How do I take out Boom Boom? Maybe a second jump. How do I like the new tracks? I can't give you any sort of real answer about the new Mario Kart yet. I have to give it another chance. My one time playing it did not go too well. And it was more my fault. There we go. That did it. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but it did it. We got it done. And now we're on the run. I thought it was going to teach me how to play Balin. So I was really salty when it wasn't that way. But again, that's user error. That's on me. I can't really blame the game. There's plenty of resources to learn how to do the moves. But that's the other ironic part. I was going out of my way to sort of know as little as possible. I wanted the experience of just taking what the game had to offer. But that, with the caveat of assuming it was actually going to teach me. But it ended up being relatively ironic that I avoided learning anything about it, only to find out the game teaches you basically nothing, which for someone like me is worst case scenario. So I spent most of the stream frustrated and not enjoying it, which makes it difficult to give a real opinion or answer about how much I liked or didn't like it. Super Mario Maker 2.5? Yeah, I guess so, Tanny. It is kind of like 2.5. What's going on here? Drop? What? Oh. Now I know what drop means. What's up here? Is this a practice door? Oh gosh, what is this? What have I stumbled into here? Wait, what? I think this is a really tough level. What's supposed to happen there? I might need a clear video on this one. I see that. Do I like Mario Party games? Sort of. It can be annoying. My question is that shell supposed to do anything for me? Or maybe I'm supposed to jump up and over from here? It just feels like that shell's supposed to do something. Wait, is that what I'm supposed to do? Is it a shell jump off of the spring? Kaizo, maybe? Definitely Kaizo. No, because that... Maybe there's a key in that other shell? No, it is. It must be a shell jump off of the spring? Hope to see a level you got last night on the list. Precision speed run? Huh. Let me see if there's a clear video. If not, I'll move on. Because I'm curious, but I don't want to spend 10 minutes just trying to understand what they want. Since it's a short stream anyway. Very similar to my feelings about Mario Kart. I like difficult stuff if it's clear what to do. If part of the difficulty is try to guess what to do right. No, they don't have one. Huh. There we go. But, huh. We made it. That confirms it. Confirms shell jump off of the spring. I must have to see the... I was trying to go indicator to indicator, but it doesn't appear that that works. Maybe I'm supposed to land on the cannon, but there's no indication there. Okay. We are making progress. It does look like you can get away with that. Oh, my gosh. All right, it's a tough one, people. It's a tough one. Do you don't know what it takes to be on popular list? It takes having a certain number of plays in a short enough period of time. Maybe I'm supposed to do a bigger jump there and try to, like, wrap around. That's too early. Think you could put the helmet on and cheese it? That's possible. But because I'm so kind of unsure of what I'm supposed to do, I find that the more I try to cheese things in that situation, oh, gosh, the worse it goes for me. Just because I have such an easy... I have such an easy time overcomplicating or assuming the most difficult way to do it is the correct way to do it. And oftentimes, when I go searching and trying out cheese tactics, it only lends to that much more. Okay, that was closer. A slightly bigger jump. Nice. Where am I going now? Oh, I have to land on the donut. Wow, this is tough. But in the right way. It is demanding. They love to put you off screen like that. Ugh. So you want to kind of do it as late as you can while still getting it. Because that'll give you the most height. Oh. So many ways to do this wrong, people. It is wild. I'm glad it's the first jump. Oh, my gosh. Being able to do it rapid fire back to back to back like this is a huge help. Whew. Okay, we're catching up with the donut pat. What's supposed to happen there? Z? What does that mean? Z? I know what Z means. I just don't understand how that works. Where was I supposed to go? Too early. See what? That doesn't make any sense. There's a line here. There's a line right above the Z. It doesn't... Anybody have any idea what's going on here? Or am I just losing my mind? It feels like I'm overlooking something obvious. But I'm looking and I'm not seeing any more information. That's too late. What? I'm trying to understand how you could ever make this gap, but you can't. Especially not with the Z jump. It's too far. All you see is the spine you're going for? What am I missing? I feel like we've made it too far to leave now, but at the same time, I don't even have a guess here. Oh my gosh! You can do it. What? What? I could have gone the top row. Well, it's progress, so you can make it. You just need maximum momentum. Oops. People, we're only on the first section. We still have whatever this is. Oh my gosh. We'll worry about that when we get there. Let's see if we can finish this up. Oh. Maybe if I was here. So is the POW for nothing? The thing that I'm most confused about was the POW falling with the piranhas. That's the part my brain is struggling to understand. Was I not even supposed to see that? Is that maybe like some kind of obstacle or some kind of anti-cheese device? Or am I actually supposed to interact with that POW? Was I never even supposed to see that POW? Like that POW is just to land on and then you're out of there. Oh. There you go. Jordan loves these streams. Shout out to you, Jordan. You know they're my favorite too. Maybe a landing spot. The only thing is, I don't know how I would ever land there. If I go the top route, which is what it appears I need to do, I'll never meet up with it. Oh. See, that's the POW right here I'm talking about. Why is that there? Because, see, I could do this. Okay, that does work. Okay, whatever, it works. So we don't need that POW. The POW is nothing. Does that let you reset? Oh, what in the world is this, bro? We found a checkpoint. I don't feel as bad taking it because we did make it there two attempts ago. Oh, don't reset. Now we have a checkpoint. What's up, Tim? Good morning. I've been all right. Had a rough week. Glad to hang out before work. There you go, Tim. Nice to have you. Excuse me. No, I bounce off of the saw. Almost. Wow. Wow. How in the world do you make that? I need to back off with Yoshi. It's not good enough to just time it right. You also have to have Yoshi in the right position. Ah, come on. Come on now, people. Well, we can just reset. Take less time. There we go. I'm a little confused here. That's where I'm really getting lost. Boom. See, bro, you couldn't have thrown me a bone here? What? You got somewhat of a blind fall. Come on, bro. I feel like this level creator has been so good at least giving me some kind of assist. Look at all the indication here. You know what I mean? You kind of can't miss it. Give me a Y there. Yeah, it frustrates me. Because it makes me feel like I must be missing something. Do you see what I'm saying, though? We have a Z here. We have a literal line showing us exactly where we need to be. There is no lack of indication in this level. We get a big Y here. Oh, it said Y. Hold on. I just noticed there's a Y up top. But what would a Y mean in this case? I mean, obviously it's going to stick out Yoshi's tongue to grab a fire. But then what? At least we noticed something new. Like that. Another Y like that. See? What is this ending, bro? What do you want? Fire is part of it. Am I just supposed to run off? Maybe that's it, because that would help explain why there's no indication. If you're just supposed to fully trust. I wish I had a clear video, bro. I'd enjoy this. I'd enjoy this process in this case a lot more with the clear video. Okay, that is right. That is right. Bounce off the baba. Well, that's just it, Jen. The big confusion was, how am I supposed to aim for a bob-omb? I can't see. And the answer is you cannot. That's why I knew there had to be some kind of built-in way in which that's achieved. So now that we found, if I keep full momentum following that Yoshi shell jump, hit Y to grab a fireball, we found out on that last attempt, that puts me right where I need to be, which is why there's no indication. Which proves what I was saying 3 minutes ago, that it felt like I was overlooking something. And I was. I just can't seem to get past that. That's okay, so that's where I have to bring the fire. We do want the fire, and we've got to make it up there. So that means we can't drop Yoshi because we need the fire in Yoshi's mouth. Oh, very tough. Wow. This is very tough. So what happened is I'm now throwing, I'm spitting out the shell too early. I have to be more brave and remember that it's not a regular shell jump. This is a Yoshi shell jump, so I have to spit out the shell later than I think. Well, that's way too late. Okay, that was closer. A little earlier than that. Oh, I reset. But at any point, we can just reclaim the checkpoint by doing this. Which must be an oversight. But, again, I don't feel bad because we already did the first part of the level. We did do the first part of the level. And this second part is proven to be a doozy. Ah, come on, Pat! Come on now. I have to bounce up and to the left, not up and to the right. Because you start so close to the spring. Oh, Pat! I gotta jump on the left corner and then stay on the left side. Oh my gosh. There we go. Wait, what? That's the closest one yet. That's the closest one yet. And now that I got that far, it's mostly automatic. Which proves what I was saying before. If I could have seen a clear video, that would have been much more obvious. And we could have been here much sooner. I'm way too late now. I got in my head about the timing. Once I start consciously thinking too much about the timing of a release, it gets much more difficult needlessly. Thanks, Tan the Man. What's up, Rigo Berto? Close. It's a little too early. Pauses. Yoshi was facing us. Perfect. Picture perfect moment. That's closer. That's closer. Bro, I'm so close. I had this. This is a classic self versus self battle. If you were here for the earlier part of the stream for this level, you saw that I was doing that jump without much trouble. Wasn't even really thinking about it. There you go. That's almost it. It's something with those springs. That's big progress. I'm supposed to lean into the springs. That whole ending might be automatic up until like the last jump or two. My job is just to set it up. If I can set it up right and then trust the setup. we'll have it. Close. That's close. But that's too early. If the shell's going under Yoshi's feet, that means I spit the shell out too early. So I have to hold the shell a little longer. Well, that was an adjustment in the right direction. I held on to the shell for longer, but it turned out to be too long. So less than that. How is this ever going to get activated? That's what I don't get right now. I don't have a shell. I don't think the Mecha Koopa can do it. And I am out of time, chat. I have to get to that party. It's an hour and a half away. So that's why this is very, very unfortunate. This is... My anxieties are coming true. The worst case scenario was spending the last 20 minutes of the stream in a level, leading up to the last jump. And then not being able to finish. But that's exactly the position we're in. I'll give it 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes of attempts, and then we'll have to bring it back another time. Which is one of the hardest things for me to do as a streamer. Almost saved it. Party streamer? Well, I won't have my setup at the party. Oh, man. I'm so frustrated with myself with that jump. I had it so locked in, and now the more I'm thinking about it, the more consistently I'm messing it up. Wow, Pat. 2 more minutes of attempts. Looks like the Bob-omb somehow gets to the on-off. Oh, the Bob-omb. Pat, I'm so frustrated that that's where this is ending. I'm so frustrated. But the irony that the more I lean into that frustration, the more difficult it gets to get it back under control. The jump, that is. So I really have to self-regulate here. Oh, man, bro. On the upside, when you aren't thinking about timing, you're probably just first trying instinct. Well, I agree that that's likely the case, but it doesn't feel like an upside in this case. Because it doesn't come into play. Bro, I'm so close. At least I have that. That's the closest to an upside I can say, is that I'm not way off. It's not like it's a total whiff. I'm close. There you go. That Bob-omb. It's down here. But what is all this, bro? I wish I could see it. If I could just... That's the other frustration is... It would just take less than 20 seconds of seeing it one time. I wouldn't have to study it. I just have to see it done. Just once. And would likely have it within 3 attempts of seeing it. Nice. And what happened there, bro? Oh. Good morning, Ayana. It was still a great stream. You doing Kaiser-View levels? No, Dylan. I was trying to clear this level to end the stream, and I'm gonna have to let it go. Last attempt. It's close. It's close. We'll have to bring it back another time. Okay, chat. Thanks so much for being here. Be back tomorrow sometime. I don't know when, but we'll see. And I don't know what we'll be playing. Could be more of this, could be Mario Galaxy, could be Mario Kart. Be one of those three most likely. Thanks so much for being here. Or maybe I'll play the Welcome. So it could be any four of those things. This. Even though it's getting bad reviews. Thanks so much for being here, chat. Thanks to anyone who hit with any star shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, all the above. Thank you so much for your love and support. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling, so if you're one of them. Oh, I just noticed Blue Pipe is bonus. How does that make sense? Blue Pipe is bonus. Wait. Blue Pipe is bonus. The thing is, we've made it through Section 1, and Section 1 brings you here. Section 1 brings you here, so how is the Blue Pipe bonus? I don't know. I have no idea. Now I'm even more confused. Thanks so much for being here. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, a therapist. And make sure you get... Oh, I'm sorry, chat. I let my brain go too far into this level. Let me try one more time. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with. And there are a lot of us struggling, so if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, a therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside, get your headphones in, your favorite music playing can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming, because you never know. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you got to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you. If you're struggling right now, know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight, and I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up. I know life can get very overwhelming and hit you with some wild lefts and rights, ups and downs, twists and turns, traumas and tragedies, and have you feeling like, oh my gosh, everything's a complete disaster. Nothing's ever going to be better. And it's valid to feel that way, but it's going to lead you to some wildly inaccurate conclusions. And that's the reality. If you can recognize you're really down when you're down, it's easier to let go of the conclusions you might be drawing, like, there's nothing left for me. That's an inaccurate conclusion that feels real while you're feeling really depressed. So just being able to acknowledge that you're feeling really depressed is a massive step forward, even if it doesn't necessarily feel like it in the moment. On a progress level, it's massive. One of the hardest parts of feeling heavy, negative emotion is being able to, in that moment, recognize, I am now feeling a heavy, negative emotion. I'm telling you, there's so much power if you can do that. And it's not just a snap of the fingers. It's not just something automatic that happens. It's a skill. It's something you have to learn to do. And it's one of the most important life lessons you can learn. There's people serving life sentences in jail who were never able to regulate their emotions. Got super in a rage one time, 5 minutes of behavior, and now they're in jail for life. So that's why this is, and with depression, anxiety, those sort of things are aimed more inward, more inwardly self-destructive one way or another. So that's why I try to talk about it at the end of every stream. It's a very difficult thing to regulate because the only referee you have is your own little brain. It's a self versus self battle. Your brain's the same thing that's telling you you're so depressed, and it's also your only hope at recognizing you're depressed. So it's kind of like a meta breaking the fourth wall within yourself. So, thanks so much for being here. I encourage you with that. If you need a little family-friendly escape, I got you covered with thousands of hours of family-friendly content scattered across the internet. So make sure you're following Super Pat World, all one word, on every platform you can find me, and I hope to catch up with you tomorrow. And I do love that the Switch 2 loads faster. That's definitely a huge advantage. So there's one jelly bean on the side of the Pro column. So thanks so much for being here. Hope to catch up with you tomorrow. Until then, have an amazing rest of your Saturday. Bye, everybody.